Central. I need to talk to somebody, please.
Do you remember exactly where this was?
Missing nurses and missing children and...
You think she's dead?
She was abducted.
Thousands of people have gone missing. I want to find these people.
That's a murder scene.
That's where my horror began.
My name is Kristin Thorne, and I'm an investigative reporter with Channel 7 Eyewitness News in New York. Do you remember those moments, those days, weeks, right after she disappeared?
It's like falling in a hole and never hitting the bottom.
If law enforcement tells you they have a person of interest, we now know that this is a serious case. People spent days on end on social media trying to help resolve the situation. And in the end, it was social media that helped find Gabby's remains. It's hard to believe that the city is not covering this claim. There are pictures, videos, and even an NYPD report that shows that the unmarked NYPD car crashed into the riser's car. The video shows it. The pictures show it. The NYPD says right here that they struck the car. It's not complicated.
There were multiple parties and complex circumstances.
Your office has said over and over you can take us to court. They cannot afford a lawyer. The jury is now beginning the final stage of this 2-month-long process. That's how long this trial has been going on. 16 counts is a lot of counts to get through. They started deliberating at 2 o'clock this afternoon. The judge has now sent them home for the weekend. The senator is also on his way home. He had a few comments to make as he left the courthouse just a few minutes ago. So these are all Chad Hansen's statements. Chad Hansen says it was Sean Karpiuk that asked him to help bury this heavy thing. As you know, your son has led police all over the place, saying that he knows where the body is. And so I want to touch base with him. See if he's ready to finally say where the body is, if he even knows if there's a body. We're supposed to meet Chad Hansen today for an interview. When do you want to commit to a time that works for you for us to meet?
Well, I have to get off work, all right? So I'll text you.
You'll text me.
I mean, what do you want to know?
You know, Chad Hansen has blamed your son in almost every single document that I see.
My son didn't kill him. My son met him twice.
Someone has to pay these benefits to these people, right? They lose it because thieves take it, and it has to be repaid, and that comes from all of our money. The deal is the debit cards that they have still have the swipe technology. So those skimmers are, rampantly stealing people's money instead of chip. The chip card would be much more secure, but they just don't have it at this point in New York State. So here in New York State, there are two things on these debit cards: the cash assistance benefits and the food stamps. New York State's Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance, or OTDA, operates these debit cards. For months, OTDA told me the state was unable to switch to chip technology until the USDA addressed how to implement a new system. What do you think the holdup is?
It just seems to be a lack of urgency.
What happened to your money?
It was gone.
How much money did they take?
About $291. And then food stamps, and then $80 in cash overnight.
According to prosecutors, Rex Sherman was obsessed with the Long Island serial killer case. By spring of 2011, I think law enforcement had realized they have a big problem on their hands and that they should probably go search the entire area. Are they dealing with one killer, two killers? How many killers could have been involved in these murders? This is a huge expansion of the charges against Rex Heuermann because prosecutors believe now that not only is he responsible, they say, for killing the Gilgo Four, those 4 women, but also 2 additional women. I just want to say, as someone who has covered this story since its inception, since 2010, this is a day, in fact, I never, quite frankly, thought I would see. So if you're looking at this and you go, this looks exactly like it did July 14th of last year. No, this is now. This is current pictures of them, again, blocking off the street. One document had a dump site called DS. That's what prosecutors believe is a dump site, listed as an address, which is in Manorville. And so in the court documents we can see that prosecutors filed today, they use that information to get them back to Manorville. Donna Sturman, she's the former secretary for accused Gilgo Beach serial killer Rex Heuermann. She is still in shock about all this, and she hasn't wanted to speak about it until now. When you saw his name in the news,
I thought I was hallucinating. I was completely and utterly freaked out.
Bill, these hotel guests tell us they did not smoke or vape in the room, so you can imagine their surprise when they called the hotel to complain. And the hotel sent them detection reports, which they claimed was proof they had smoked in their rooms. They tell me they didn't, and they want their money back.
We have nothing to say at this moment.
How do you have nothing to say? These are all the records right here. I mean, you have all the reviews right here. People saying they did not smoke.
We dealt with these guests individually.
Seth Lagunier says 2 days after we called the hotel about this story, he did get his money back. Allison Devine, however, still has not been refunded. I called the owner of the hotel, the Sapir Corporation, as well about all this, but they did not get back to me. The MTA said in a statement to us that they have said over and over again that subway surfing is incredibly dangerous, and they're trying to get that message to young people, and they're imploring parents yet again to speak with their children about how dangerous this is. We reached out to TikTok and Meta. They did not get back to us, but TikTok has said in the past that these sort of very dangerous challenges precede their platform, and that any time they see a video that could potentially be harmful, they work to take it down. Live on the Lower East Side, I'm Kristin Thorne, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.